What is going on, everyone? Or as I like to say, the two people that are probably going to be watching this. Welcome back to another story time today. Now, today we are going back to the good years of 2021. God, I hated that year. Worst year for me of my life, probably. So, this story is all going to be around this girl that I had the most toxic ass relationship with ever. Now, her name for this video series, we're gonna call her Erin. Now, that's not her real name, and yes, Erin is a girl's name, trust me. But that's not her real name. As per usual, we're not gonna reveal anyone's real names just for privacy and security and all that. Now, me and Erin, we had the most toxic start off in relationship history, and that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Now, this was about summer of 2021, about summer of 2020 actually, I believe, because I was going into my freshman year of high school. She was a grade under me. She was in eighth grade, but she was my age too, so everything worked out. Now, I went over to my homie's house. We're gonna call him. Let's see. We're gonna call him Braden today. I went over to my homie Braden's house, and she's over there. I'm chilling. We're all chilling. We all smoke, do the normal thing that all friends do in summers. Smoke a little, watch some good music videos. I think NBA YoungBoy just put out something new around that time. Just doing the normal chill stoner thing. Now, I noticed that Erin is starting to get a little close to me on the couch, which is weird because her and my homie Braden were kind of a thing at the time. They were kind of in that talking stage, but kind of going into an actual relationship. So I noticed she was getting close to me, and I kind of tried to back off. I got respect out of my homie. Now, this is the part where I bring up I smoked way too much weed and made a very bad decision that day, and you should not do that. So, we are already smoking, and my friend Jaden, who always had dabs, that's going to be his name for today. Not for today, but that's going to be his name in the stories. Jaden always had dabs, and Jaden hits me up on Snap, and he's like, yo, man, you want me to swing by your crib? We can do some dabs. And I'm like, you know what? Why not? And I tell him I'm not at my crib, I'm at my homie's crib. You're going to have to come and swoop by here. He's cool with it, all that fun stuff. So he did, and he gets there. Or I text him about 15 minutes later. He pulls by. His dad, of course, drops him off. Who doesn't care what he does? His dad drops him off, and he comes in. He gets his book bag out, and he gets all the dabs out. He just has one of those little plastic containers, little rubber containers that you just put dabs onto a blowtorch. The classic way of doing dabs. So he gets all that out. We get a little plate out. We put the dabs on a plate. We all start taking turns hitting them. Now, me personally, I'm not a big dab enthusiast. I like doing them here and there, but it's not my go-to choice of smoking. I will always prefer bud over dabs. So me not being an avid dab smoker, dab hitter, whatever you want to call it, I take me about a good 3 half G hits. Now apparently that's a lot if you don't smoke dabs that much. And I did not know this. So I was fucked up out of my mind. This was not the first time I'd smoked dabs. No, no, no. This was probably about the fourth or fifth. But still, it was fucking me up bad. So we're sitting there, and I'm messed up. I can't think straight. I'm not myself. And Erin keeps getting closer to me. At this point, she's starting to put her hand on my thigh. That's usually what a dude does. And I'm thinking, hey, yo, Shotty, what you doing, girl? You my homie's bitch. And like I said before, I smoked too much weed and made a bad decision. In my mind, I'm weighing the pros and cons of this. I'm like, well, we're not gonna fuck here, obviously. We'd go back to her house and do that. So I'm thinking nothing bad could happen if I just, maybe flirt back with her a little bit. Oh God, the shit that happened after that. So, she's putting her hand on my thigh, and my homie don't see it because we're all or she's under a blanket. I'm not, but she's just got her hand creeping up my thigh. So I put my hand under the blanket and I put it on her thigh. you know. And she kind of looks at me. She looks at me with that, that stare that girls will give you when you make a move. That like, oh wow, really? You know that look. So she gives me that look, and I give her that look back, like, yeah, shawty, that's what's up. And she asks if he could go make her a snack. She asked Braden if he could go make her a snack, and he says, of course, I got you, because he's a nice guy. Still regret doing this to him this day. He gets up and he goes to his kitchen, which is all the way across his house. And dude, I say dude like I'm talking to someone in specific. She hopped on top of me faster than a fucking zombie hops on top of a dead human in The Walking Dead. Shit was crazy. You know, we start making out, doing all that fun stuff. I can't go into detail about this. It's fucking YouTube. You know, so we start doing all that fun stuff, and it really exaggerated quick from what it was. So, she gets off of me about 5 minutes into us just making out and doing all that fun stuff, and my homie comes back. Now, this dumbass bitch was wearing lip gloss that day, and she got it all over my lips. And my homie saw this. Dude dropped the little bowl or whatever the fuck he made. I wasn't even paying attention. I got up because I knew he knew at that point, and I was like, I'm gonna leave. So I slowly exit the crib, and I walk out, and I hear him start loading off on her. What the fuck were y'all doing all this shit? And I start laughing my ass off, and I skirt over a block away to my house. You know what I did? I rolled up a fat blunt, texted her on Snapchat, and that's how we got together. That is how I took my homie's bitch and made her my bitch. Now, I'll probably have a lot more stories about Aaron and Braden coming along because that was a very chaotic time in my life. A lot of drama going on. It was always with them two as well. If I wasn't getting in trouble with Aaron, I was getting in trouble with Braden. If I wasn't getting in trouble with Braden, I was getting in trouble with Jamal from the other story. It's just, again, the morals of these stories are don't hang around fucking stupid people. I hung around stupid people and I made these stupid decisions. So learn from me and don't hang around stupid ass motherfuckers like this. It's probably a shorter video today, but I hope y'all enjoy. Please leave a like, a comment, subscribe. Do all that, if you want to. It's always free. You can always change your mind if you don't want to later. All that fun stuff. Stay dangerous, y'all. Have a good night. This is Opium Fiend 999 signing off.